Hello, my name is Abhiroop Bakrashi and I'm here today with my teammate Ruby Tillo. We are part of Group 8 and our topic is setting a product strategy. Now, the right product strategy can play an important role in determining the success of a product in the market. And in today's presentation, we're going to explore about just how companies set their product strategies to ensure that. Now, marketing a product is not an easy task given how volatile consumer preferences are. In today's presentation, we shall attempt to explain how manufacturers set their strategies for creating and marketing successful product lines that meet the needs of consumers. We'll try to expand on this with one of North America's most successful compact cars, the Hyundai Elantra. So, as we can see at the bottom of the pyramid is the core benefit. So what is the core benefit? It is the most fundamental level wherein it encompasses the service or the benefit that the customer is really purchasing. In case of a Hyundai Elantra, the core benefit is to provide transportation from point A to point B. Now right above that is the basic product. So at this level, the marketer must convert the core benefit into a basic product. So what is a basic product? Which is the basic expectations of customers from a compact car, like reliability and comfortable seating for 4 to 5 people. Now, the third tier is the expected product. At this level, the product has a set of attributes and conditions that customers will normally expect while purchasing the product. For the Elantra, the consumer expectations will normally include air conditioning, power steering, fuel efficiency, and a certain degree of comfort, and Hyundai is going to have to deliver on all these fronts. The fourth tier is augmented product. This is the level in which the product exceeds customer expectations. So how is Hyundai going to ensure that consumers who buy the Elantra over competitors like the Honda Civic or Toyota Corolla enjoy it? By ensuring it exceeds customer expectations. So examples of how it does that include features like heated seats and steering and undercutting the competition in terms of pricing. Now, the fifth tier, or the potential product, encompasses all the possible augmentations and transformations that the product might undergo in the future and can include all the things future iterations of the Elantra can be. For instance, there might be a time when the Elantra becomes a self-driving or a driverless vehicle. Now, some of the most important factors that people usually look into while selecting products are how durable or well built the products are, how long it can serve them, and how high the quality of the products are. However, not all products are judged by how long they last. For example, fast moving consumer goods like soaps, shampoos, and shower gels are judged on a separate set of quality parameters. For more expensive products like cars, for instance, that consumers are likely to keep for a longer period of time, the benchmark of quality is usually the long term reliability and durability. For non tangible services like personal care, hairstyling, or beauty treatments, there is a different benchmark of quality which usually depends on the service meeting individual customers' expectations or not. Now let us take a look at how consumer goods are classified. The first type, convenience goods. So these are regular daily use commodities that people need around the house and hence buy frequently. These can include clothes, utensils, food items, personal hygiene products, and the like. Shopping goods are the second type and include products that consumers buy less frequently than convenience goods, as they are usually kept for longer periods of time. Examples include furniture, large household electronics, or white goods, such as TVs and refrigerators. Because they usually cost more than convenience goods, consumers are likely to do more research before making the purchase decision. The third type, specialty goods or services, includes products or services with a unique value proposition. So an interesting aspect of this product type is that consumers don't usually spend time researching alternatives to the product, but rather seek out the retailer that has the product or service they are looking for in stock. Examples include high-end luxury vehicles, beach-facing properties, or lawyers and accountants providing specialty services. The fourth type, or unsought goods, are the products or services that people don't know they need. They don't really buy them to satisfy a present need, but out of the fear of danger due to statutory regulations. Examples of these include car insurance, fire extinguishers, and funeral services. Now, most industrial goods are classified in terms of the relative cost and the way they enter the production process. Materials and parts, capital items, and supplies form the major forms of industrial goods. Materials and parts are goods that enter the manufacturer's product completely and fall into two major classes: raw materials and manufactured materials and parts. Raw materials in turn fall into two major groups: farm products and natural products. Now, coming to capital items, these are normally classified as assets on the balance sheet of companies, and these are long lasting goods that facilitate developing or managing the finished product. They fall into two groups: installation and equipment. Installations consist of buildings and heavy equipment, such as generators, drill presses, mainframe computers, and elevators, and are major purchases. Equipment include portable factory equipment and tools, and office equipment, such as desktop computers and desks. Now, the third type, or supplies, are short-term goods and services that facilitate developing or managing the finished product. Supplies can be of two kinds: maintenance and repair items such as paint or nails, and operating supplies like stationery, writing paper, pencils, and so on. Together, they go under the name of MRO goods. Now, coming to the way a product is differentiated from other products includes the following factors. The first point are its features. Now, every offering has a specific set of features that are targeted towards a certain target audience. For our example of a Hyundai Elantra, features might include heated seats, electric windows, a 2-liter gas engine, and so on. The second point, performance quality. This is essentially how a product meets or exceeds customer expectations, and in our example, it would essentially include the power, reliability, and performance. The conformance quality has to deal with adhering to rules and regulations. In case of the Hyundai Elantra, this is mostly government regulations regarding emissions and crash safety ratings. Durability, as the name suggests, this is all about how long-lasting the product is. Reliability is about how trouble-free the ownership of the product is. And the sixth point, repairability, this is how easily repairable the product is in case something were to go wrong. Now, the seventh point is a bit subjective and is about style. Now, this has mostly to do with the aesthetic attributes of the product and how contemporary or modern its design is. Now, the eighth point, customizability, is all about how consumers can tailor the product to suit their individual tastes. In case of the Hyundai Elantra, customizability would include the color of the car, addition of a lip spoiler to the boot, smoked headlights, and so on. Now, in this slide, we're going to take a look at how services are differentiated. The first point is ordering ease. This refers to how easy it is for the customer to place an order with a company. Delivery refers to how well the product or services is brought to the customer's location. Installation refers to work done to make a product operational in its planned location. Now, customer training helps the customer's employees use the vendor's equipment properly and efficiently. Customer consulting includes data information systems and advice services the sellers offers to buyers. Maintenance and repair programs help customers keep purchased products in good working order. And returns and feedback. Controllable returns result from problems or errors by the seller or customer and can mostly be eliminated with improved handling or storage, better packaging, and so on. Uncontrollable returns are the returns on which the seller has no control over and result from the need for customers to actually see, try, or experience products in person to determine the suitability and can be eliminated by the company in the short run. Coming to the design of a product, this is the totality of features that affect how a product looks, feels, and functions to a consumer. It offers functional and aesthetic benefits and appeals to both our rational and emotional sides. Now, in case of luxury products, design is often an important aspect, though these products also face some unique issues. They're perhaps one of the purest examples of the role of branding because the brand and its image are often key competitive advantages that create enormous value and wealth to these organizations. Marketers for luxury brands such as Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, and Calvin Klein manage lucrative franchises that have endured for decades in what some believe is now a $270 billion industry. Characterizing luxury brands is difficult because it's significantly higher priced than typical items in their categories. Luxury brands for years were about social status and who a customer was or wanted to be. The times have changed, and especially in the aftermath of a crippling recession, luxury for many has become more about style and substance, combining personal pleasure and self-expression. So a luxury shopper must feel that he or she is getting something truly special for his or her money. Thus, the common denominators of luxury brands are quality and uniqueness. A winning formula for many is craftsmanship, heritage, authenticity, and history, often critical to justifying a sometimes extravagant price. Growing a luxury brand is more about how luxury brands can expand their footprint in the market. The recent recession challenged many luxury brands as they tried to justify their value proposition and avoid discounting their products. Those that had already successfully extended their brands vertically across a range of price points were usually the most immune to economic downturns. The Armani brand, for instance, has extended from high-end Giorgio Armani and Giorgio Armani Privé to mid-range luxury with Emporio Armani to affordable luxury with Armani Jeans and Armani Exchange. There's a clear differentiation that exists between these brands, minimizing the potential for consumer confusion and brand cannibalization. Each of these also lives up to the core promise of the parent brand, reducing chances of hurting the parent's image. Marketing luxury brands. Luxury marketers have learned that luxury is not viewed the same way around the world. In post communist Russia, for a time, as in China, the bigger and gaudier the logo, the better. But in the end, luxury brand marketers have to remember that they are often selling a dream, anchored in product quality, status, and prestige. Just like marketers in less expensive categories, those guiding the fortunes of luxury brands operate in a constantly evolving marketing environment. Globalization, new techniques, financial crisis, shifting consumer cultures, and other forces require them to be skillful and adept at their brand stewardship to succeed. Now, coming to product line analysis. In offering a product line, companies normally develop a basic platform and modules that can be added to meet different customer requirements and lower production costs. So this first category is sales and profits, in which companies should recognize that items can differ in their potential for being priced higher or advertised more as ways to increase their sales, their margins, or both. The market profile is the product line manager must review how the line is positioned against competitors' lines. The product map shows which competitors' items are competing with other companies' items and identifies market segments. As we can see in the slide over here, it has the percentage contribution to sales and profit on the y-axis and product items on the x-axis.
Now I'll introduce product systems and mixes. A product system is a group of diverse but related items that function in a compatible manner. For example, the extensive iPod product system includes headphones and handsets, cables, docks, cases, power and car accessories. Product mix, also called as product assortment, is the set of all products and items a particular seller offers for sale. Now, a company's product mix has a certain width, length, and depth and consistency. The width of a product mix refers to how many product lines the company carries. The length of a product, on the other hand, refers to the total number of items in the mix. The depth of the product mix refers to how many variants are offered of each product in the line. The consistency of the mix describes how closely related the various product lines are in the end use, production requirements, distribution channels, or some other way. Now I'll introduce product line length. Company objectives influence product line length in many ways. One objective is to create a product line to introduce upselling. Line stretching occurs when a company lengthens its product line beyond its current range, whether down market, up market, or both ways. A company positioned in the middle market may want to introduce a lower price line for any of the following three reasons. One reason can be the company may notice strong growth opportunities. Mass retailers such as Walmart, Target, and others attract a growing number of shoppers who want value-priced goods. Moving on to product mix pricing. In product mix pricing, the firm searches for a set of price that maximizes profit on the total mix. We can distinguish following 6 situations calling for product mix pricing. Companies normally develop product lines rather than single product, so they introduce price steps. Second one is optional feature pricing. Many companies offer optional product features and services with their main product. Third one is captive product pricing. Some products require the use of ancillary or captive products. Manufacturers of razors often price them low and set high markups on laser blades. Now, the other one is two-part pricing. Service firms engage in two-part pricing consisting of a fixed fees plus a variable usage fees. Cell phone users may have to pay a minimum monthly fees plus charges for calls that exceed their allotted minutes. Another one is by-product pricing. The product of certain goods, meats, petroleum products, and other chemicals often yield byproducts that should be priced on their value. Now, product bundling pricing. Sellers often bundle products and features. Moving on to co-branding and ingredient branding. Co-branding can be of four types. One form of the co-branding is same company co-branding. For example, when General Mills advertises Terex cereal and Yoplait yogurt. Another form is joint venture co-branding. Example of this type is General Electric and Hitachi light bulbs in Japan and the City Platinum Select Advantage Visa Signature Credit Card, in which three different parties are involved. Multi-sponsor co-branding such as Taliant, one-type technological alliance of Apple, IBM and Motorola. Finally, there is retail co-branding in which two retail establishments use the same location to optimize space and profits. For example, jointly owned Pizza Hut, KFC and Taco Bell restaurants. Moving on to ingredient branding. First of all, we look for the requirements for successful ingredient branding. Consumer must believe the ingredient matters to the performance and success of the end product. Consumer must always be convinced that not all ingredient brands are the same and the ingredient is superior. A distinctive symbol or logo must clearly signal that the host product contains the ingredient. A coordinated pull and push program must help consumers understand the advantages of branded ingredients. Moving on to packaging, labeling, warranties, and guarantees. Packaging works as a marketing tool. It provides self-service for the product. It also influences consumer. It provides company to build a brand image. It also provides an opportunity for innovation. Objectives of packaging include identifying the brand. It also helps to convey descriptive and persuasive information. It helps to facilitate product transportation and protection. It also provides assist at home storage. It also helps in aid product consumption. Labeling also performs a very important role. It helps to identify the product or brand. It also describes and promotes the product. Now moving on to warranties and guarantees. Warranties are formal statements of expected product performance, and guarantees suggest that the product is of high quality and the company and its services performance are reliable. On condition when the product fails to meet its expectations, the company are ready to pay the price that was paid for the product earlier. Thank you. That's all for now. Hope you have a great day.